We live in a world that is facing great challenges, and it can be overwhelming for us to keep our equanimity with so much going on around us. It is also not always clear what, if anything, we can do to support ourselves, those we care about, and the world. This is a simple yet powerful way to support you through whatever you're experiencing in this moment, to serenity, inner certainty, and even joy. Welcome to Letting Go and the Greatest Secret, where we explore the end of your suffering and the beginning of lasting happiness. I'm Hale Dwoskin. Normally, a featured guest joins me for a conversation to share insights into living a life of deep joy and unshakable peace. Every now and then, it's just you and me, and today is one of those episodes. I'm sure you've noticed that we as a species and as a planet have one or two challenges at the moment. Between the ongoing pandemic and all the things that go with it, global warming, the economy, politics, strife of all kinds, not to mention all the challenges that we face every day just to live our lives and keep our heads above water. So we don't always have time or the inclination to look within and discover the source of peace and joy and certainty that's right within us. So over the next few minutes, it will be an opportunity for you and I to explore a way for us to experience this certainty and joy and peace, even when facing life's greatest challenges. And I know this from my own direct experience, both dealing with the way the world is at the moment and through all the challenges I've dealt with over the past 45 years or so of doing the work that I do. And I've seen people like you and me come out even better, even when there's great turmoil, great trauma. And I'm not making light of it. There are always real challenges in life, even in the best of times. Yet what you can discover from your own direct experience is that you can have a sense of peace and equanimity even when there's uncertainty. And how do we do that? In several ways. First off, at our core, each and every one of us has this unshakable peace or awareness or beingness. And it's not just a theory. If you look through whatever you're experiencing in any moment, you can discover this from your own direct experience. Plus, all the turmoil, the dis-ease, the anger, the fear, the frustration, and all the inner turmoil, both mental and physical, emotional, all of it can be let go of if you apply yourself to doing just that. And so rather than talking about it a lot, what I'm going to do for the rest of this episode is take us through several ways of discovering this ease, this peace, this certainty right within us. And so what I recommend you do is listen or watch this at least once. But then if you like it, do it numerous times. Each time you do, it will take you deeper into that peace and certainty. That is your basic nature. And by the way, this is designed so not only is it good for you, it's good for everyone you care about. So you may even want to share this with other people. So in this moment, could you just simply pause or stop and notice what is, and or just simply be what you are? And then could you allow yourself to focus on the world, both your own personal world, the things you're experiencing in your own life, and the world in general? And check to see if there's anything about what's going on that you don't like, you'd like to change, you wish were different. And in this moment, could you just welcome whatever that stirs up inside of you? Whatever thought or feeling or idea, whatever memory, could you just allow it? Let it be here. Just do this as best you can. And then could you welcome as well any wanting to fix it, change it, control it, understand it, resist it, do anything with or about it? Could you just allow that as best you can? And then could you allow too any sense that any of this is personal, about you or who you are? When we struggle with anything, it's often because we've taken it personally. It feels personal to us. So could you welcome that feeling that it is personal? And then, as best you can, just for now, could you let go of any resistance or wanting to change it? Just could you? Would you? When? And then in this moment, focus on whatever you perceive yourself to be in this moment. And then just simply check, are you that? Or are you only that? Or are you that which is aware? If you allow yourself to look, you'll see there is something more than whatever is in the center of your experience that's disturbing you. There is a part of you that's awake and aware and affectionate towards all of it, yet not lost in it. So give your attention to that for a moment. Could you open to that? Allow that. Be present with that. maybe even sit back into, or abide as, or rest as that. What you find, if you allow yourself to welcome anything that's stressing you in the moment, and then welcome any wanting to do anything with or about it, and then welcome as well any sense of it being personal, that can make it really sticky. And then do your best to let it go and recognize what you truly are. That really helps tremendously. So let's do that again. In this moment, allow yourself to focus on that same thing or anything about the world in general or your world that you don't like, that you're stressing about, that you feel contracted about. And usually we try to push it away or run away from it, or we attack it. This is something different. Could you just, for a moment, allow it, be present with it, notice it, or notice the part of you, that being awareness that you are, that is allowing of even that. And then could you also welcome any wanting to fix it or change it or control it or understand it or do anything with or about it? I'm not saying you shouldn't take action. This work that we're doing right now will help you to know when to act and when not to act. And it will help you get into action when appropriate. But in this moment, could you just simply welcome any wanting to do anything with or about it? Or could you just simply notice that part of you that is already welcoming or allowing? And then could you welcome too any sense that any of this is personal about you or who you are? I'm not saying deny it or try to reject that. Just allow it or welcome it. Just do that as best you can. Or just simply notice that a part of you is welcoming of even that. And then, as best you can, just for now, could you let go of any remaining stress or tension that you're carrying within you? Just could you? Would you? When? And then in this moment, just check. Are you the one who's struggling with the way the world is? Or are you that which is aware? Are you the one who's aware of it? If you really examine it, you'll start to recognize that there's a part of you that's affectionately aware, yet uninvolved in whatever you're experiencing. As you keep giving that attention, you'll discover that that is who you are naturally. All this other turmoil is happening on the surface, just like the waves on an ocean. Yet the waves don't disturb the ocean. And the ocean and the waves are all water. And in this analogy, you are the water. And for a moment, could you just allow yourself to just simply sit back or allow or be present with that peace-like, spacious awareness that you are? Could you rest as that for a moment? Sit back into it like a warm body of water and let it carry you. Abide as it as best you can. And notice from this perspective, the world doesn't seem quite as bad as it did a moment ago. You feel less caught up in whatever has been happening. And at the same time, there's more of a feeling of being able to do things about it to the best of your ability. So let's run through that process one more time. Each time we do this together, you'll find it opens you up a little more to your own inner power, your inner knowingness, your inner strength, that part of you that's always at peace, even when you lose sight of it. So again, allow yourself to focus on anything about your world that you don't like, that you're finding at all disturbing. And instead of resisting it or trying to push it away or trying to pretend it's not there, could you just welcome or allow it or be present with it? Or notice the part of you that is welcoming of even that. And then could you welcome as well any wanting to do anything with or about it, including hold it away or keep it close. And again, remember, I'm not saying don't take action. I'm saying welcome the desire to fix or change it in the moment. Often we want to fix or change things, and in the wanting, we stay stuck. Would you rather want to take action or want to fix the things that need to be fixed? Or would you rather just do it? When you welcome the desire to do it, it empowers you to take appropriate action. And then could you welcome as well any sense of identity, any sense that this is personal about you or who you are? We take so much as personal or about us, even things that are obviously not. But if we can welcome that sense of it being being about a person or being personal, we start to see through that. to the part of us that is universal and without limits. So do your best in this moment to welcome any sense that it's personal. Or notice that a part of you is already welcoming of that. And then, as best you can, just for now, could you just set that free? Let it go. Allow it to unravel. Would you? When? And then could you just simply check? Are you actually subject to all these external forces as much as it seems? Or is it possible that you are that which is changelessly aware? And could you just simply open to, or abide as, or rest as that being awareness that is at the heart of every experience, unchangingly? Could you rest as, or abide as, the peace and the joy and the love that is your basic nature? Just do that as best you can. And then, as best you can, could you hold in mind goodness for yourself, those that you care about, and our world? Could you allow yourself to focus on at least the possibility of a positive outcome for all of us? Could you just simply welcome that in as best you can? And could you focus that peace, that light, that joy that you are on a positive outcome for you, for me, for everyone you care about, and for the world? Not as a denial of our very real challenges, but as a way of being part of the solution, as opposed to being railing against the problem. The more we let go of our own inner stress and turmoil, the more we can become positive agents for change, if that's what's appropriate. But the more positively we feel inside, even just from our feeling more positively, we have a positive healing influence for everyone around us. We're contributing towards the solution. And the more we let go and recognize that which we truly are, the more it frees us too to do what's most beneficial moment to moment. So in this moment, could you again allow yourself, as best you can, to see at least the possibility of a positive outcome for the world, including you? So in this moment, could you just let that go as well? And just look through whatever you're experiencing in this moment to the peace and the certainty, the awareness or the beingness that's at the heart of experience. And could you just be that as best you can? Even a little bit goes a long way. And could you just be what you are? And be what you are. And be what you are. And I highly recommend that you listen to this a few more times, especially the process part. I think you'll find it very helpful and maybe even enlightening. I hope you've enjoyed our time together. We'll do special podcasts like this every now and then. And of course, we'll be having plenty more featured guests to share their wisdom and insights with you. If you've enjoyed this podcast, please subscribe so you can have immediate access to future episodes. Please give us a 5-star rating or a thumbs up and share it with the people you care about. These episodes are dedicated to sharing the eternal teachings from the greatest secret and the power and beauty of letting go. If you'd like to learn more about my work, my mentor Lester Levinson's work, or the Sedona method, please visit our site, sedona.com. We have plenty of free material for you to explore. And on our site, you'll learn the key to lasting happiness, success, peace, and emotional well-being. We have books, courses, events, and plenty of other wonderful things to support you on every level. Again, please go to sedona.com. That's sedona.com. Thank you for being here, and we'll catch you on the next episode of Letting Go and the Greatest Secret.